Hello, my name's Andrew Macarthur and I'm the CEO and President of Plasvacc. Plasvacc makes hyperimmunised plasma products. We are, for all intents and purposes, a blood bank for horses and dogs. Our plasma, we get one step further, we hyperimmunise it to various diseases, so you can be guaranteed there's antibodies in that plasma that will go to the heart of the matter, will actually support the animal's natural immune system.
Plasma products in general have been used for many years, but the biggest problem is being able to find a reliable source of them and a good clean source. So now we've got a good reliable source and we can have it in the freezer ready to go. That's the big advantage of Caniplas.
The reason that we use Caniplas is because it has been through a rigorous program with the APVMA. So it is a registered product. It's the only registered product in Australia, and we want that certainty. We know that we can rely on the product. We know that it's been through all the hoops. We know that the science and the research is second to none, and it's been verified, and that's what we want.
We've seen it bring dogs back to life, basically. I always refer to it myself as life in a bag. It just has so many life-giving properties.
We use it a lot in pancreatitis, we use it a lot in recovery for parvovirus, and it really means that the animal spend less time in the clinic, less time in recovery. It is absolutely beneficial.
We see a lot of animals that are severely ill, either due to their cancers or inflammatory diseases or trauma, and we find that something like Caniplas is a very valuable product for supporting these animals and getting them through their very severe situations.
If you've got clotting disorders, then the Caniplas just provides all those clotting factors and helps them to recover much faster because their blood can clot faster.
Obviously we use Caniplas for things where we find the protein level of the animal drops, but also where we really want to buy an immune system. That's what we say to the client, look, we'll get your dog over the line, but it's like Wheel of Fortune. I want to buy a Vitality. Well, I'd like to buy an immune system, please.
Anybody who's experienced treating parvo cases knows that these animals are very difficult to predict what the outcome will be.
When you've got a condition like parvovirus or pancreatitis, what you've got is a lot of free radicals and toxins floating around in the bloodstream. So with the Caniplas, that gives them a huge boost of antibodies that can mop up all those toxins and can make the difference between life and death.
Every clinic I've seen and every vet I've spoken to about Caniplas in parvo specifically will see a difference within a matter of hours, and it solidifies to them that that is the treatment of choice.
We've moved from using Caniplas as a last resort to using Caniplas as a first resort.
I think in the scheme of things, the cost of Caniplas, when you're looking at an animal such as the perforated stomach with lymphoma, it's really a small cost in the whole scheme of things, and it made it possible for that animal to get out of hospital, and so yeah, it's essential.
Plasvacc have done a couple of things I think in my 40 odd years of hanging around the veterinary industry are unique. Last year they introduced the Caniplas replacement guarantee, so if you use a product and the animal doesn't recover, they'll replace the product you've used free of charge.
It's just been very encouraging, and people are more keen to go ahead and do it because we just say if it doesn't make it, then we'll give you your money back. And so it's just helped a lot of people use it. We've never had to use a guarantee because every case has survived.
Our reputation when we're looking after their animals, they entrust us to look after their animal, they want the best service, and this is the product that ticks all those boxes for us.
We tend to find that in terms of the animal's overall well-being, you tend to find that they look happier after having a dose of Caniplas.
In the end, that's what we do. We want to save an animal's life, we want to make that animal's life better, we want them to be pain-free, we want them to recover in the shortest possible time and go back to their families.